Have you ever wondered why, even surrounded by achievements, you still feel an emptiness inside? Have you ever been in a beautiful place, with dear people around you, yet something inside felt broken? Maybe you are at peace with the world, but at war within yourself. And that is exactly where what Jesus has to teach comes in. The peace the world offers is fragile. It depends on circumstances, the balance in your bank account, the mood of the people around you. But the peace Jesus offers is completely different. He said, "I leave you peace. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives." This is a peace that is not shaken by external chaos because it is born from an internal transformation. Jesus never promised the absence of problems. On the contrary, he was clear. In this world you will have tribulations. But immediately afterward he said, "Take heart, I have overcome the world." In other words, the inner peace he teaches is not built on a perfect life, but on solid faith. It is not based on what happens outside, but on what happens inside you. The first step Jesus teaches to attain inner peace is to surrender control. Yes, this is humanity's greatest challenge. Stop trying to control everything and trust. Jesus invites us to rest. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." How often do we carry burdens that are not ours? Guilt that Jesus already took to the cross. When you learn to hand control over to him, peace begins to grow. Peace also comes from forgiveness, not only the forgiveness you give others, but the forgiveness you need to release to yourself. How many sleepless nights, hidden tears, silent accusations against yourself? Jesus teaches you to look at the cross and understand it has already been paid. You no longer need to live punishing yourself. Peace begins when you forgive yourself, because you understand that God has forgiven you. Another powerful principle Jesus reveals is, live today. He says, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Each day has enough trouble of its own. Anxiety steals the present from us. It traps us in what if. But Jesus calls us to live now, one day at a time. Peace is in the present moment, and it is in this moment that God is with you. Inner peace also springs from trust in God's providence. Jesus said, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they?" When you understand that God cares even for the sparrows, how could he not care for you? Peace grows when you know you are not alone. Jesus also teaches about the importance of sincere prayer. He teaches us to go to the Father with bare hearts, without masks, without formalities. But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. Prayer is where the soul finds shelter. It is where tears turn into strength, doubts turn into direction, and the restless heart finds rest. Many seek peace by trying to mute the noise of the world, but true peace comes when you silence your soul to hear God's voice. That voice does not shout, it whispers. It speaks to the heart. It restores, comforts, corrects with love. And above all, it reminds us, you are mine. I love you. I take care of you. Jesus also teaches that peace requires choices. Choose to forgive. Choose to trust. Choose to let go of what hurts. Choose to be kind when everything in you wants to strike back. Peace is not passive. It is the fruit of an active posture by someone who has decided to walk with Jesus. Even when it is easier to seek revenge, give up, or explode. He said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God." You may be facing a whirlwind in your life. Your heart may be in pieces, but remember a remarkable scene. Jesus sleeping in the middle of a storm, in a boat that was nearly capsizing. While the disciples shouted, he slept. Do you know why? Because whoever trusts the Father can rest even in the midst of the storm. And the most beautiful part is that when he rose, he ordered the wind and the sea, "Be still." And there was a great calm. He does that with circumstances, and he does that inside our hearts too. Inner peace is not a destination. It is a journey. It is walking with Jesus day after day, allowing him to transform you from the inside out. It is learning to be quiet, listen more, complain less. It is trading hurry for presence, despair for faith, fear for love. Many people think that reaching inner peace is a lonely path, but Jesus teaches the opposite. He calls us to live in community, to share life's burdens with others. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of them. You do not need to walk alone. God raises people to walk beside you, but you must open your heart. Peace also comes when you discover your purpose. Jesus knew exactly why he was here. He said, "I came that they may have life and have it abundantly." When you understand that you were created with an eternal purpose, peace settles in, because you stop running after human recognition and start living to please the one who created you. Perhaps you are trying to find peace in places that only leave you emptier. Toxic relationships, endless distractions, addictions disguised as pleasure. But the truth is one: the peace you seek so much is not outside, it is inside. And only Jesus can put it there. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. He does not offer momentary relief, but lasting transformation. He does not promise you will have no battles, but that you will never fight alone again. His peace is an invisible shield in the middle of the battle, a silent certainty when everything around shouts. And do you know the best part? This peace is available now, not when you are holier, not when you get everything right, but now, as you are, with your mistakes, with your baggage, with your tired heart. He wants only one thing: that you surrender, that you say, "Jesus, teach me to have this peace. I cannot do it alone." And he comes and teaches, with love, with patience, with firmness, with grace. He will show you that peace is not the absence of pain, but the presence of God. That peace is not escaping reality, but finding purpose in it. That peace is not denying the struggle, but being convinced of victory. So today, breathe deeply, close your eyes, and pray sincerely, "Jesus, I need your peace. Enter my heart. Silence the storms inside me. Teach me to trust, to wait, to rest. I give you my life, my fears, and my days." And when you open your eyes, maybe nothing around you has changed, but inside you, something has already begun to change. And that is the first step on a journey toward true peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding. The peace the world cannot give and cannot take away. The peace of Jesus. The peace that transforms. The peace that remains.